Head to the clock shop. I will do that. Just want to check the journal first. We've got to keep on top of this. I received a strange letter today. Okay, yeah, it is Layton. Not only was it dated 10 years from now, but it was sent by someone claiming to be Luke from London of the future. Naturally, this puzzling letter has piqued my curiosity, so I've decided to head for the Mainland Road clock shop it mentions. I can't help but think that there must be some connection between the letter and the accident that occurred at last week's time machine demonstration. I am hopeful that what we find at the clock shop will help us make sense of all this. Suspicious. This entire area is quite dank. Don't touch that, or you'll get your hands all dirty. Well, that was close. My shoes nearly got a good soaking. It's pretty obvious that this is a clock shop. It is quite dank. Where is the hint coins, man? That's a puzzle. This must be the place, Professor. Ah, finally. I'll get the door. It is locked. That makes sense. It's closed. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. Now how are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance. Number 5. The timepiece. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be a way to open the door. While you're looking for the doorknob, a voice from inside calls out, "Press the panel with the timepiece." What panel do you press? Remember, you can only press one. With the timepiece. Oh. Is it like this is an hourglass? Is that it? Because I was like, which do you count as time? All of these are like watch hands and stuff. Because I was like, maybe it's a minute time or an hour hand or something like that. Exactly. If you look closely, you'll see an hourglass on the correct panel. Now look, the door is opening. I mean, is that really an hourglass? They don't really shape like that. But they had to throw that little indent there up at the top. Otherwise, you just immediately get it. That did the trick. Slam! Sorry, I'm angry. Terrifying.
Huh? Look, over there!
What's this?
I mean, you'd think that would be like the first thing your eyes were drawn to, but you know, sometimes. Oh, gracious customers, we haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Good day to you, madam. Well, you'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. Loiterers, get out! You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here. Hee-hee-hoo, a letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know the person who sent out this letter? Unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the professor? Hee-hee-hoo, well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So of course I know the professor. Heh, do you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator. You're not a plate of pasta, needling needles. Number 6. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and thread. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B. How many needles' eyes does thread A pass through? Okay, it's time to count. I know how to do that. The math part and the rest of it not so good. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. We got 5. We got 6. We got 7. 8. 9. 10. Ma'am, that would be 10. Not even gonna double check. I'm sure. I'm so
Let's see
sure.
if I've got this right.
10 out of
that's
10.
settled.
Correct. You got it. Thread A goes through 10 needles. Counting those needles sure is hard work. It's the easiest thing I've done so far. Needling needles. Well, I, for one, am thoroughly convinced you certainly do live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not wait? Why not look around the shop while you wait? Wait around the shop while you look. Got hint coin. Got a puzzle. Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Well, there's no shortage of ways to tell the time here. Oh, you just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. 7. What's the time? This analog clock fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all the numbers popped off. What a mess. The clock also stopped working when it hit the ground, but even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly what time it fell. What time is the clock showing? Don't worry about AM or PM. You can still tell exactly what time the clock is showing. Is it 12:30? Like, okay. It's probably not 12:30.
How about this? I guess it's
Too bad.
back to the drawing
Visualize
board.
an analog clock and try again. I'm doing that. In fact, it's visually, it's right there. I don't know if this is gonna be a tricky one. Because it's pointing at 11. And it's pointing at 12. So is it just 11, 12? Like, it's either this or 6:30, right?
This one's as good as solved.
Incorrect.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Unless the idea is that it just fell straight down, so it's actually... No, because the lines are off-center, right? Like... Are we saying that it fell directly down, so then 12 would go here? And not so much like... But it's right on the line. We're gonna take a hint. Pay close attention to where the hour and minute hands are pointing. If you have an analog clock handy, you can figure out the answer by playing around with it. But if you just think about how the hands move as the time changes, you should be able to figure it out. Yeah. So it's 8:10. We're gonna get this so wrong.
This one's as good as solved. I guess it's back to the drawing board.
I suppose we can finish this puzzle later. That's not what I meant to click, but we'll hang on. What an impressive piece of machinery. Alright. You know, Luke, you have hit us of the puzzle from earlier. Yes, I know, Professor. Have you noticed exactly where the hour and minute hands are pointing? What time is it on an analog clock when the hour and minute hands are in a straight line? Anytime it's an o'clock. The hour and minute hands are each pointing straight at one of the hour marks around the clock, so the time must be right on an hour. The hour and minute hands are also in a straight line, so what time must it be? Didn't I don't know if I did it or not.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Handy. That's a huge clock. Oh my gosh. That thing fell off the wall. It must have shaken the town. Once you notice exactly where the hour hand is pointing, the rest is pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know. My brain. I know how to tell time. I just apparently don't do it normally. You know, I've never seen a clock so big up close. It's a real shame it seems to be broken. My husband will be back soon, so just have a look around the shop while you wait. My voice has already changed. That's straight to a puzzle. I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented. Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them? One gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos. Care to try it? You bet I would, Professor. Apropos. Appropriate. Number 8, the odd clock. Here is a numberless clock that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally, though, and each color circle on its face represents an hour. Even without the numbers, you can still tell what time it is. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of XX o'clock. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just go with 9, you know? Because, like, based on the pattern of the gems, you'd want something, but also based on how the background is. The sun would kind of be rising over the moon, as opposed to if it was flipped the other way and the sun would be lowering, if that makes sense. I know how to tell time. Yeah, so we'll go with 9. I don't think it's 09. I think it's just 9.
This one's as good as solved.
Nope.
Let me think this through again.
The answer should be more apparent if you picture a real clock. Yes, I was doing that. The hour hand and the minute hand are overlapping each other, aren't they? Yes. Oh.
How about this? I knew it!
I know how to tell time. I just don't ever do it. Nicely done. Yes, the answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the hour and minute hands would overlap on a clock like this is 12 o'clock, though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. It's a pretty cool looking clock. Spot on, Luke. Good work. Took you a lot longer than it probably should have, but don't worry about it, Luke. You know, digital clocks are around the corner. What time is it again? That big clock is awe-inspiring, even from this distance, but we didn't see it till just now. Once you notice the ticking of a clock, it's impossible to ignore. Kind of like when you can feel your heartbeat. Ticking of a clock is rather reminiscent of a heartbeat. See, yeah, there you go. Thinking the same thing, Layton. That was just the background thing. Hint coin. Oh, we're investigating. We're investigating so much, and now we're leaving. We've been here for quite some time now. I wish the owner's husband would hurry back. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That must be my husband. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business with the shop. Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my... Apprentice, I'm the Professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you too, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seem a bit flustered by our arrival. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no. It's no imposition at all. It's just I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I can't recall where this last gear goes, and without it, I can't start up the clock for you. Ah, well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where this gear goes, yes? Me? I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see. Well, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working splendor? I certainly do. Very well. I'll give it a shot. Number 9. Cogged down. Did we miss one? Was the last one 8, or was it 7? Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn clockwise, as shown by the red arrows in the diagram. In order to do this, which extra cog should be inserted, A, B, or C? Tap the letter in the center of the correct cog to submit your answer. Okay, well, they already have the placement figured out, at least. Now we just have to figure out what it is to do, clearly. Counter. Forward. Thought I figured this out. Right. And then they should be going left, going right, and then going left, and then going right, and then going left, and then going... Is it B? So you go this, that, this, that, this. So it's not A. No. This, that, this, that, this. Yeah, so it's B. Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Correct.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Cup of coffee does. Excellent. The answer is B. There is an odd number of cogs between the top and the bottom cogs, and those two cogs will move in the same direction. However, if there's an even number of cogs between the top and bottom, they will move in opposite directions. By choosing B, there will be 5 cogs between the two main cogs, so the direction of their rotation will be the same. Cogged down. That did the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes. blow up the house, why don't you?
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh? What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
That's exactly how it looked before. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll just go here. Chapter 1. Is this the future? Hey, the door just slammed behind us, and now it's locked. Well, that's not very polite. It does appear that we've been shut out. And why does everything look so different out here than just a few moments ago? I honestly don't know. But seeing as we can't get into this clock shop right now, why don't we take a look around the area? London warped. When Professor Layton and Luke emerged from the clock shop, the streets of London suddenly looked quite different. What could explain this baffling turn of events? Explore the area. It's like I knew, but I didn't. Just looks like sugar cubes up here, man. Yeah, so many machines around here. It's like a factory. What do you suppose is running through this pipe? Poo water. The door to the shop is still locked. Well, since we shut out, we might as well explore the area. Never seen an apparatus like this. I wonder what it's for. No, I didn't want the door again. Did I get everything? I'm looking. I need to remember to count. Bucket. Ha ha. Excuse me, sir. Only be careful around these parts. We're doing a bit of construction here, you see. Quite a bit. Goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I don't recall seeing any of this when I last passed through. When did you start work here? Now that's a good question. I'd say it's been about a year. We haven't gotten much done because we're short-handed. A year? Come on, quit messing with us. Curious. I'm positive there was no construction at all going on when I walked by a short while ago. No construction at all? Look, I know progress hasn't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, friend. So if you're gonna make fun, beat it, will you? I'm busy here. I'm sure you're right, Professor. There wasn't any construction going on here before. A puzzle? Watch out. This is a construction zone. You best walk those fancy shoes away from here. I know London like the back of my hand, but this area feels quite foreign to me. How odd. This is Anita's Cafe, according to the sign. The air around here seems quite stagnant. I'm looking. Pipe. It's completely rusty. I suppose no one takes care of it. It looks like this door is unlocked. Interesting. Let's duck in for a moment. Hang on. This guy. Holy Stilton on a stick, Great Cheshire and a chimney, are you? Nah, it couldn't be. Nicholas. I'm sorry, have we met before? Whew, I thought I was in real trouble when I saw that hat of yours. Well, it's clear you two ain't, but you ain't who I thought you were, so it seems we got nothing to talk about. Beat it. Like a puzzle? Quit talking to me, your hat gives me the heebie-jeebies. Why you gotta be so tall? What's wrong with you wanting to be so tall like that? Is there just one hint going here? Is that it? Is that all? There's a distinctive atmosphere here, a bit like a private club. the most inviting looking room, is it? Nothing is suspicious. I wonder if they serve hot chocolate. Doubt. I doubt it. Okay. Hey there. Oh, hello. What can I help you with? Never mind. It's nothing really. Oh, don't run away. It's so lonely around here without anyone to talk to. Oh, is that so? I appreciate your concern, lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to an old man's problems. Here's a little something for your kindness. Huh? Puzzle number 10. What day is it? 1. Even though we're constantly passing through time, sometimes it can be difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday is today, after tomorrow is Sunday. Oh no. What day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Tap your answer and then tap submit. This belongs in Alice in Wonderland. Alright, let me see here. Okay. If yesterday's day... Already we're lost. Okay. Let's just say today's Friday, alright? But it says is Sunday. If yesterday's day after tomorrow. Okay. If yesterday... Okay, so say it's Saturday. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Is it just Friday? Is it just a really weird way of saying, like...
This one's as good as solved.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I was like, ow, ow, ow. It's like, wow, Friday is the correct answer. It's easy to figure out once you break it down. Yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, which means tomorrow must be Sunday, and today is Saturday. Therefore, tomorrow's, Sunday's, day before yesterday is Friday. Disgusting. But we got there. Well, aren't you a smart one? Clever lad like you deserves a present. Here. Oh, what's this? A picture book, the very definition of fun. Hey! Oh, well, I'm a bit old for picture books, in case you didn't notice. Or a normal picture book, sure, but this one's special, see? It's a highlights. It tells you tidbits of information, and there's games in there, but I filled them out already. Special how? Well, if you open it, you'll notice that whole portions of the book are blank. Thanks? That's a photo album. The picture book minigame has been added to the trunk. You got a plum tree sticker for picture book number 1. Oh, sticker books. Let's go. You got a boot sticker. Got a man sticker. Look at him. Look at the little Starford Stashin. You received a picture book and stickers from Alfie. The picture book minigame has been added to the trunk. Collect more stickers to restore missing parts of the story. How's it going, Alfie? What's that? You want to solve another puzzle? Hey. Well, I'll think of one, but I'm out right now. Welcome, sirs. Please make yourselves at... Oh my, that hat of yours. Good day, madam. This is certainly a charming cafe you have here. Tell me, when did you go into business? Go into business? Well, I've been running the place for 2 or 3 years. The cafe itself has been around for much longer. It must be coming up on 50 at this point. I see. I have just one more question, if you don't mind. I stopped by earlier and noticed your business was closed. Why wait until evening to open your doors? Closed? You sure you came by here? I opened this place up early. Ugh. I open this place up every day, bright and early. Doesn't really get busy until later on, but what can you do? Oh, since you seem like a nice enough fellow, let me give you a tip. Lose the hat. My hat? Why would I do that? I'd rather not go into details, but let's just say that a hat like that could get you in trouble. I don't know what happened with your voice, Anita. If I were you, I'd seriously consider losing that hat. What's wrong with my hat? Let's just say it could get you quite in a bit of trouble. Have you seen my hat?